What is up, Broncos country? I'm your host, Dak. Welcome to another Monday night with the Broncos Bros. I hope all of you guys had a happy holidays, a very Merry Christmas, and I hope you guys have a Happy New Year, those of you that are tuning in. We missed you guys. I hope Santa was great to you guys, but the Broncos won on Christmas Day, beating the Chiefs. The Chargers were dealt an L by the Houston Texans. So the Denver Broncos have the number 1 seed up for grabs come Sunday, and Justin Herbert will be sitting. So it's going to be interesting to see which direction the Broncos will go. Will they be playing in the wild card, or will they handle business quite easily come Sunday? But it'll be interesting to see their final destination. But first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, I got to ask, do you even Broncos, bro?
Touchdowns and tackles, our spirits are high. From the mile-high cheers, we reach for the sky. Analyze instead, every week we grind. Passions in our hearts, leave no fan behind. The heart of the game, let's make it clear. Do you even Broncos, bro? You know we here. Do you even Broncos, bro? When we hit that field, orange and blue pride, it's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know.
What is up, Broncos country? I am your host, Fanatic Dak. And look, who's joining me here is George Montoya.
What's going on? What's going on, people?
How's it going, man? How do I sound? My mic, is it sound bad?
No, sounds good. Sounds good. Is my angle too wide? I feel like something's off.
You look good, bro. You look good.
All right, appreciate. Continue on, anyways. Sorry, fans, I was running a little behind.
Yeah. But anyways, it's a Monday night. We're back with the Broncos bros. It's good to see you, bro. I hope your Christmas was good, George, as well as the fans here. Christmas was good to me. I mean, the Nuggets won. Jokic had a phenomenal game. And then you look at not only Jokic, but and the Nuggets winning in overtime. But the Denver Broncos beat the Chiefs. It wasn't probably handily like we anticipated. But a win is a win, and I'll take it however you can get it. I mean, they played a lot of zone coverage against us, forcing us to beat them, attacking the soft spots of the zone. We took what we can get. We won. We handled business, time of possession. What more can you ask for?
That's it. That's all you can ask for. Win the game. That's what we're worried about. Win the game. It is the NFL. People, can't act like these guys aren't in here for no reason. Every game, any given Sunday, can be won, regardless of how bad a team is. So for anybody that was, kind of down on us for not getting it done in a blowout fashion, got to remember it was a divisional game. These opponents know each other very well. In Arrowhead at that. Those fans did not want to blow that game, even though their season's over. So I was satisfied. I was satisfied to get a W, walk out of there with our heads held high, and go into the weekend with a little bit of scoreboard watching.
Yeah. It was nice, bro. It was really a nice change of pace. We haven't been there in quite some time. But we're here now, man. And come Sunday, we got a big game. The stakes are high, despite Justin Herbert, like I said, like I alluded to, sitting down. But first, before we get into some things, bro, let's knock out the housekeeping, bro. And I'll pull that up here, ladies and gentlemen. And first, if you guys are watching this on Twitter, please swap over to YouTube. We'd gladly appreciate it. Like, share, and subscribe. And then after that, after you subscribe, check out our other shows that we have throughout the week. Mondays and Fridays at 11 a.m., Orange and Blue Blitz with Isaiah. Broncos Bros at Mondays at 7 p.m. We're here in the flesh. And then Tuesdays at 7:30 with Johnny J and Broncos Grunt, we got Nothing Rhymes with Orange and Blue. And then Wednesdays we have that doubleheader, that we like, that we put out Wednesdays at 2:30 p.m. with Doc and JT, Mile High Symposium, covering all things Colorado sports. I love what they're doing over there as well. And then you got our boys Adhan and Bronco Libre doing their thing with Broncos Talk Wednesdays at 6. Thursdays, we got the Mile High Oukast Thursday at 7 p.m. They're doing their thing. And then Fridays, Viva Los Broncos at 6 p.m. We got our breaking news segment, the Fresh Squeeze. And then pregame, we got Get Bucked show. So that's a good one. Then play-by-play is the Bucking Booth, our new one, our newest edition, our newest, content that we have going on. Bronco Rob usually runs that with Johnny and them. And then every game day after we got the Buck Your Feelings, despite a win or loss, you come and we give our feelings, So some good shows. You guys definitely check it out. We would appreciate that.
Like, share, and subscribe. Check out the other homies. They got some good content for you guys.
Yeah. And then after that, please check out Dubby. It's has no sugar, no calories, no maltodextrin, no fillers, no artificial colors. Dubby is another alternative if you want to get energy boost without the jitters like you get with energy drinks or what have you. Check out their website. They have quite a bit of flavors, s'mores, you name it. You could go down the list. Check the bio down in the description below. And at checkout, if you would, for a 10% off at checkout, use the code OBN10. Please and thank you. Oh yeah. Okay, we're back. We did our housekeeping. Cinderella's
the housekeeping out the way.
Yeah.
Now we can get into business.
So getting into the business, first and foremost, you and I have been running a fantasy football league, and it's gone quite well. Championship will lock up after tonight, and it's pretty
much locked up.
It looks like Sean John's going to be locking this one up. 174, 80.82 to 120.86. He has a couple people playing in tonight's game. The Rams defense or what have you. And then another player. Let's see.
Let's take a look. He has Puka and Devontae. Devontae's out tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a wrap. Like we said, we're men of our words. The winner will get a jersey of their choice, well, of course, with a reasonable price range. We're not trying to buy $100 jerseys. But shout out to all you guys who were who partaked in our league, bro. We love it. It was fun, despite me being probably towards the bottom of the totem pole. I never had that on my bingo card whatsoever. I'm usually pretty good at fantasy, but not this year. It happens. The injuries got me or whatever, and it's just what it is. I'll take it on the chin like a man.
Hey, it was tough. It was a tough year, but we appreciate the fans that joined us, and we look forward to doing it again next year and maybe some other things coming in the future where we can link up with the fans and share these moments together. But shout out Sean. That's my brother. He's a good friend of mine, good long time bro. I actually did my first live fantasy football draft with him in his league probably more than 10 years ago now.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's been a long time. He lives out in California now, so we're always BSing, and I was a little sad because I didn't get the job done. As you guys see, I lost by 7 to Jolene last week because I left 60 points on my bench and decided not to start the right players. But all in all, I don't think I put up 174, so I probably would have lost the championship anyway.
Yeah. It's all good.
No, it was fun. Yeah, I'll get with Sean.
The group chat was always fun.
Yeah.
The banter back and forth, that's what we did it for.
Voting on the league changes and stuff like that. So it was a blast. We're appreciative. Hold on, go back.
Oh,
we gotta blast some fellow compadres of ours. Scroll down a little bit there.
Okay. Let me do just that. That direction?
Yeah, a little bit more. Oh, let's go to the toilet bowl. Now, D. Wilkins, we appreciated him playing. He had a lot going on this year, so he didn't make a lot of roster changes this season, so his record isn't really reflective of the potential of his team.
Right.
But I will give some flowers just to start it off and give some flowers to D. Wilkins for beating Jay in the toilet bowl. So he does not officially become the last place person of the Broncos Bros Fantasy League. And on top of it, Jay himself just lost to D. Wilkins about 2 weeks ago in the regular season as well to blow his playoff chances. So
everybody has a good night.
Jay is our poop king, and we love Jay. Much love to Jay, but he had the toilet bowl loss in our fantasy league. So I had to give a little shout out to D. Wilkins and throw a little shade. And we'll take a shot at Tim Dog for talking smack all year, almost having the most points in the league, or maybe even had the most points scored in the league. And here he is losing to Dak.
Again.
He did not get 7th place. He
beat me last time, right? He beat
me. He barely beat you last time. So he's like, I'm going to beat Dak again. And you slide him by a couple points. So
winning is winning.
It's a tough loss. You know, he has a good week and just can't get it done. So shout out my boy, Dak, my brother. Good job climbing the rankings of the loser bracket.
I'm not the ultimate loser, you know, if I'm being
No,
honest.
that's Jay. Jay becomes the ultimate loser this year.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Next year will be a different year, though. It'll be much better.
Oh yeah. Next year it'll be a whole new thing. You know, we might have to run 2 leagues depending on how many people want to join.
I expect us to come back with a vengeance next year, my bro. Hey,
I was in there, all right? I snuck my way into that 6th seed, and I made an appearance.
But it's not this level of standard that you want to be at, right? You wanted to.
No, I should have been a top 4 seed.
Next time you'll play Jared Goff instead of Jackson Dart.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't have started Jackson Dart against Minnesota. That was bad move there. Bad move. You know, I wasn't using the brain. To be honest, I was putting bets down, you know, and I was worried about my parlays and forgot about switching my lineup. And, you know, if you have a gambling problem, please call the hotline. Because I'd be out here, and I won $87. It was good. But we'll move on. We appreciate you. Shout out Sean. We'll get in touch, and we'll shout out his selection of a jersey that he would like. We'll get some comments in here just to get started. And if you're watching, please like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment especially. We love showing the comments and talking to you guys. We got our own Shy Vargas. He said, hey, get shiped. We love Shy. He does our get shiped on the pregame and gets us all hyped up for the game. We got Mile High Medlock. Joe, we appreciate you, brother. Always a pleasure. He's on the Oukast on Thursday nights, him and my brother Tim. So make sure you guys check him out on Thursdays at 7 as well. That's always good. And then I will jump right into it. You know, before we get into our Broncos talk, I sent you the video right before we got on. Jokic might be done for the season.
Well, I just saw an update. Though. He hyperextended his knee is what they're saying.
That's what it looked like in the video. That's what I was going to talk about. He got stepped on by the one guy that I don't know who's on the Nuggets team. Two-way player. Been a good defender, made some big threes. I'll remember his name. But got stepped on. Which one?
Spencer Jones?
Yep, it was Spencer. That's right. Spencer Jones. Mr. Jones! Spencer Jones covering somebody in the lane, walked back and stepped on Jokic's left ankle pretty hard. Saw his knee shoot back, and he fell immediately. Was grabbing the knee. So we'll keep updates on that and look out. We obviously are praying for the best news. I don't think it's I
Oh
don't.
yeah, it looks like they bang. I'm watching the video too. It looks like they bang knees. Not if it was non-contact, it'd be a little more.
Yeah, it wasn't. They called it a non-contact, but it was for sure contact. He got stepped
Yeah.
on. So we'll wait for further reports. Don't take it here from us, but we're watching to see if Jokic is okay because
I'm scared, bro.
everybody and they mamas, they all know we ain't getting it done if Jokic is done. So
yeah.
cap the season if that happens. So we'll just.
It might be the next 2 seasons if that happens, right? Because for an NBA injury, it's a little different versus the NFL. You have a whole, you know what I mean? We're already
He would probably miss part of the next season, but he would come back. But we don't want that. He's just gonna, maybe miss the rest of the game, take it easy, and we'll still be the GOAT. We got Bronco Libre. What's up, bro? What's up? What's happening? We love it.
What's
Bronco Libre. Shout out Libre. Make sure you check him out on Wednesdays, right?
Wednesdays, yeah.
Wednesdays at 6?
6.
Yeah, Wednesdays at 6, and then Fridays for Viva Los Broncos.
6.
At 6 as well. That's
they do their thing over there.
If you're ever at the game, go to C10, stop by. He's always got the tailgate going. We'll show you hospitality.
That was a blast when we went.
When I went. Oh, yeah, it's a blast every time. But yeah, it was a blast when you were there for sure. But yeah, check out Libre. He's a good friend, good down to earth person, and make sure you vote for him for Fan of the Year because he's killing it this year. Lots of ties there, so appreciate you watching, Libre.
Thank you.
And one last one. Mile High Medlock, of course, Joe said, shit, I hoping it's not that bad for Jokic. And I think the entire state could agree with you on that one, any Nuggets fans. So wanted to get through some comments for you guys. Again, keep them coming if you're here watching. We appreciate it.
Coming. Shove them down our throats.
Jump into some topics here.
So this week we decided we kind of, behind the scenes, we're kind of going back and forth what today's topic should be. We've seen a lot of things throughout, the media, the Broncos media, the outlets, talking about this big game that we have upcoming, right? But me and you kind of came up with the idea of final destination, and that kind of the Denver Broncos final destination. It's kind of like the outcome of what will happen with the season, but also with what will happen with this weekend. Has a lot. The stakes have a lot to do with what's going on Sunday, of course, right?
Yeah.
We would like to get that first round bye, instead of a wild card, right? And that gives us an opportunity to get some guys back, maybe healthy that aren't, quite there, like a Dre Greenlaw or what have you. Maybe a Brandon Jones. I don't know, but I think he was on IR, so he's probably a long
done for the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
But still.
But anyways, that's like you get that opportunity to get guys back in the thick of things, back in the fold, get them healthy for that extra week, that you have, that you don't have to play. And then everything is home. It's home field advantage. And you know how great we play at home despite, losing to Jacksonville recently. That's okay. We and you talked about it. We really didn't want any streaks going into the postseason. We start off with a clean slate typically, but I think at home it's Empower Field. What a better home field advantage to have as a one seed, especially with the defense and the team that we have in the cold.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I mean, it's the best home field advantage in football, I would say. There's not a place that you can go to that is more intimidating to come to than the Mile High because the altitude, first of all, it changes the way a player can play effectively because of the conditioning and the more exertion they're going to have on their bodies because they're not acclimated to being that high in elevation. But on top of it, we got, some of the best fans, if not the best fans in the country, in the NFL. We show a big time. I mean, you saw us out there in Vegas. Whole stadium was orange. I mean, you see us travel well, and at home, it's just that much more impactful. If you ever been there, it's loud. It's loud. And even Sean was talking about it this week in his press conferences. Like, we got to peak when they're coming to the huddle. Prime peaking for decibels and loudness to make it hard on that team to hear and get their play call in, cause some miscommunications and wreak havoc. But getting the job done this weekend will be the key. Trying to, like you said, the final destination. Came up with it also on the play, like we all grew up with the movies, right? How scary has our season been all year? How many 33 points in the fourth quarter? And like how we only did that once, but we had to come back and beat the Eagles. We had to come back and beat several teams. It's been a roller coaster where you're thinking you're gonna die at any moment, lose a game, right? So the final destination comes this weekend when we're sitting there walking into our stadium, playing another backup QB.
And that's okay.
With going against a team that has nothing to lose.
Right, exactly.
They're in. They're in. They have a wild card spot. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters for them. They are playing spoiler to try to beat the Broncos so we don't take the 1 seed.
And I want to say Trey Lance is the Chargers' backup, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot to prove, though, right? I mean, he was the number 3 overall pick a couple, maybe more than 3 drafts ago, I want to say. So maybe he has something to prove. Maybe he wants to be a starter in this league. He's like, let me see what I can show you. So despite having a backup, we don't want to fall on the sword and, play down to our competition and lose this game. That would be... It would be a travesty if we did, right? If we did lose. Again, this is the NFL. It's any given Sunday. These guys are all pro athletes. So going into this game feeling like you're just going to go in and beat the brakes off.
The Browns just beat the Steelers. They had a chance to lock up their division. Go into the next week playing it smooth against a division opponent. And
Aaron Rodgers might not retreat.
Yeah. They lost the game. So anything can happen. Those teams that are dog water that, we all think will just roll over because they suck, right? It's not like that when you're on the field. These guys want to win and they want to beat you just to make a statement. So it's definitely going to be it's going to be interesting to watch it unfold. I do think we'll get the job done, but I don't think it's going to be in exceptional fashion like we want it to be.
Marginal victory,
Yeah. No, it's not going to be the Cowboys game, And the only way it turns into that is if Trey Lance does, if we get his number. If Vance Joseph shows him enough stuff and we get some picks and some turnovers, it could turn into a 14-plus point win. But I'm expecting, it'd be great to go in, put the brakes on, beat the brakes off of them.
Gas pedal, yeah.
Steal up that 1 seed, riding high into the playoffs like we've been riding high all season long. And then sit there and prepare for a week and watch how it unfolds.
I'm going to add this to our thing. Can you see it pretty good there, bro?
Yeah, that's fine.
So basically, I mean, the number, this all 7 teams, it is what it is right now. Everybody, Indianapolis was eliminated. But like the only thing that's going to change, of course, is the way the seedings are, and us losing this game, bro. It's like you said, it's crazy. Because where do we drop? Do we drop as low as number 3? We could drop as low as 3, right? That's it.
Yeah, we could drop to 3 and we'd still host the game.
Okay,
we'll still host, but we'll be playing in wild card weekend.
And that would suck, right? This is one
extra game, man. You play the probability, and if you eliminate 1 extra game and you already get yourself to a point where you only got to win 3 in a row to win a Super Bowl.
Right.
Not 4, And people forget how hard it is to win back-to-back games in the playoffs or 4 in a row coming from the divisional round to try to win the Super Bowl. It's tough sledding out there. So if you can just eliminate that extra game, give yourself a chance, man, it's interesting. And I'm pretty sure the Pittsburgh Ravens game is whoever wins makes the playoffs and wins the division.
Right. Yeah, there you go.
The loser is out.
Right.
Yeah, so that's the only difference is the Ravens aren't eliminated because the winner of that game Sunday night will be in the playoffs and the loser is out. And Is this the season the Pittsburgh Steelers finally don't get it done? Make the playoffs like they have every year, just to lose in the first round, right? But every year you can guarantee your sweet ass that the freaking Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers
And that's why they're stuck in purgatory, though. They're stuck in purgatory because they're not shitty enough to be one of the top teams, bottom of the league, to get premium draft picks. But they're just shitty enough to where they make it to the postseason, yes. But they're like, then they get eliminated, like you said, in the first round. Like
they're literally a top 14 team. That's it. They're just slightly above 50%.
Caught in purgatory.
Caught in purgatory at all times. Just like, yeah, we always make the playoffs. We don't do shit, but we make the playoffs every year. Like, no.
So I have Baltimore winning that, though. I do have Baltimore winning this game. What about you?
It's in Pittsburgh, no?
I don't care. I still got Baltimore.
No, I'm gonna say Pittsburgh wins, man. They're gonna continue the streak.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching this.
The Ravens are a hot mess.
I think you have a love affair for Aaron Rodgers. Look at you. Or is it TJ Watt? One of those.
I think it's Mike Tomlin. If it's anybody, it's Mike Tomlin. Like,
I got you. Hey, check me out. I will Venmo you $50 if the Steelers lose. I mean, if the Steelers win.
Okay.
You hear this here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's live. 49.
It's live. This is going to be one of those bad takes. If I get it wrong, it's going to be one of these. Watch. If I get it wrong, that's what's going to happen. So
we'll see. I mean, like I said, I honestly could see this. Like I said, it could be the year. This could be the year, especially because the Ravens finally started giving Derrick Henry the ball, and look what happened. It 3 touchdowns and like 120-something yards, 140 yards last week. Just feed Henry, and they might make it happen. It'll be a good one to watch. I'm a little.
Lamar Jackson coming back?
I doubt it. It's probably gonna be Henry still.
Okay, it'll be interesting. It's going to be interesting, and I mean, shoot, they beat the brakes off the Packers, despite I know Jordan Love not. Being in the game, but Malik Willis made he's been auditioning to be a quarterback.
Making some throws.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Okay, so the New England Patriots, though, they could potentially lose to Miami, though. I think that's last on their slate, right? They got Miami.
Yeah, they got Miami. Is it in Miami?
Let me see, my guy.
I don't know if it's in Miami or not.
I'm going to pull it up real quick, ladies and gentlemen. They are
at home.
At
home versus the Dolphins.
Yep, they're at home.
Oh, yeah, that's freaking garbage. But it is a divisional game, and Quinn Ewers didn't look too bad. He didn't.
Yeah, no, They did win, right? They won again this weekend, so
yeah, they won that last weekend, so or whatever.
Another team to keep in mind is Jacksonville, dude. Like they're playing Tennessee.
Division game. They gave the Saints a great game. They almost won that game.
Oh yeah.
They gave them. It was a good game. They're finally finding some rhythm within that offense with Cam Ward. So
yeah.
Kind of trying to end the year on a strong note going into the next year in his year 2. It's 21-zip. Jesus.
Oh, you're looking at tonight's game?
Yeah, I haven't looked at anything.
Oh my God. Matthew Stafford has thrown 2 interceptions, dude.
Ooh.
So.
Is that Bijan? He already has 126 yards?
Bijan is coasting 11 carries, 120.
That's what I'm saying. Boy, we got Bijan.
Get Bijan Robinson in the Broncos
championship week. All right, you got Bijan. Good job,
dude. What's going on with the Rams?
I would say injuries a little bit. Devontae's not playing last 2 weeks. That slows down your rhythm on offense when you lose another number one, because they got 1A, 1B with Puka and Devontae.
I thought they
And
were
then,
going
then you really go to like, they don't have a 2, they have like 3s.
Yeah.
Right.
No,
they don't have a number 2 receiver. You go straight from 1A, 1B to 1A and a bunch of 3s.
That's so true. Tutu Atwell's one of them, right? One of their.
Oh yeah, well, and I'm not saying they're bad. They're in the NFL.
No,
Good
they
players,
get the job done. They're serviceable.
I don't think he's a 2 anywhere else in the league, right? That's what I judge it off of.
Right.
Tutu Atwell's not a 2
he's a free
anywhere
agent
else.
moving into the offseason.
Yeah. So they don't have a lot of weapons behind their top tier starters, and I think they're struggling there.
Yeah. That's tough, dude. 21. What are we doing here? Anyways.
That's crazy. You know what's tough, which I don't know that I predicted it, but I kind of let it out there that the Colts would have a slide. And bro, they started 6-1 and then they went 1-6.
And dude, how crazy was it that Sauce Gardner, and I mean a lot of people, I was like, damn, the Colts might have won the trade deadline with Sauce Gardner acquisition. I think a lot of people thought that. Mm-hmm. But no one thought that they would go 1-7 in their last 8 games, though, and Danny Dimes going down, right? Because when they did make that acquisition, they were at the top of the
They're rolling. Man, they were rolling. They locked up a corner to secure that defense so they could make a push. And then, unfortunately, Daniel Dimes, old Danny, he got hurt, man.
1-7 to 1-7. I mean, you can't leave. You are what you are. If you're a Jet, you're a Jet, I guess.
Yeah, he brought the culture. He brought the culture with him. The culture. No, that's horrible.
Anyways, I was gonna go down. And there's, like you and I were talking. There's some other division. There's some other games for the division this weekend rather.
There's
you got
4 games this weekend for the division.
Yeah,
both those games Saturday. Both those Saturday games are for our divisional.
These are Saturday. Excuse me, Saturday game. We got 2 games for the division. Panthers, Buccaneers. You and I picked the Buccaneers to start the season as our division winner.
Mm-hmm.
Does that happen?
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it. I believe in my boy Baker. I think he's gonna find a way.
Yeah.
And the Panthers are playing solid, but the Bucs are at home. They get the opportunity to host this game, and I think they'll find a way to get it done. Mike Evans back in his 3rd game back. He caught his first touchdown last week, as I predicted.
Does the Niners?
Huh?
The Niners? I have the Niners winning that one. I think Sam Darnold turns to Sam Darnold, and he's the Kirk Cousins of the Seahawks. When big time games, he's a shell of himself.
This one's a tough one, dude. This one's a tough one. But I am gonna take the Niners at home.
Let's go, Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, they got CMC. They got
Baylor.
Playing.
Baylor? What's the name of this high school?
Yeah, Valor Christian.
Valor Christian
Life. I hated that school.
Side note. On another note.
Well, they win every year. At least when I was here. But yeah, no, they're playing really good right now. And so are the Seahawks. That should be a really amazing
they have
game.
A good defense.
You got a good divisional matchup right there, and I would say I would take Brock Purdy over Sam Darnold still. He wasn't my original top 10.
With the Ravens Steelers, that's a lock, kind of thing. We know what, that's going to be a good one. What was the other game?
Our game, silly goose.
For the 1 seed.
For the 1 seed.
Okay.
Well, yeah, because the Niners and Seahawks game is for the 1 seed as well. So to clear it up,
that's what got
there's 2 games for the 1 seed, and then there's 2 games for the division.
Right.
All this weekend.
Thanks for getting my back on that. I was like, I know that I knew it. There were 4 games for something. Damn it! I just wasn't putting 2 and 2 together for what was what. Kind
4.
of.
It was 4. 2 + 2 is 5.
Math is hard, bro. I didn't excel at that, so I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Math is mathing, all right? That's good. No, it'll be, I said, those are good games. Then you got your random games that are just last hurrahs for some of those teams. Like, scroll up who the Bears play.
Bears and Lions?
Lions, Bears.
Hey, Caleb Williams, bro. I got to get speaking
Oh,
of power.
Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson. What a coach. What a turnaround coach. None of us picked.
Great coach.
I think he should win Coach of the Year.
You know what? I wouldn't be mad. I would not be mad at that. I know a lot of people have maybe like the Mike Vrabel or, I mean, Sean could easily. There's a mountain. You know what? There's a list of names. Huh?
Yeah, I'd pick Sean. I just for like it's like the relevance, right? Like, he stayed in the division. He went to a Bears organization that, I mean, I think
towards the bottom.
They're a bottom organization, right? You really didn't have any faith in the Bears that they were going to.
Caleb Williams, they were writing him as a bust.
They were writing him off as a bust after year one, and he comes in, and in 1 year, dude, they go win the division. That's a freaking dude. That's a turnaround. That's a
tough division. It is a tough division.
That's a tough division. Hell of a tough division. You know, playing the Packers, Lions, and even the Vikings with their woes. You know, they have a decent team.
Yeah, they're really struggling with the quarterback position, man. I mean, it's like they kind of should have.
How mad are they? How mad are they at Sean Payton for finessing them into trading up from the
JJ McCarthy? Hey, good our guy. Bo Nix is our man. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm gonna take this off our screen. And you were talking with me behind the scenes. I mean, we were kind of chatting about it, about another accolade that you can add to Bo Nix's resume or what have you.
Oh yeah. I forgot to send you the freaking picture.
It's okay, but I have.
But essentially, it was something like he became the first quarterback to have.
I have the stats right here.
20 plus touchdowns. Yeah, go ahead.
Only quarterback to pass for 7,500 yards, 50 touchdowns in his first 2 seasons, bro.
Yep. And
20 wins. 20 plus wins.
Yeah, 20 plus wins.
That's phenomenal. If you would have told me that as the 6th quarterback drafted in 2024, I would have been like,
2 years ago,
we're still developing him. Despite me, I knew that he was, he had the football IQ, the mental fortitude or whatever. The intangible.
You imagine the money line on that to bet that he'd have 20 plus wins in his first 2 years. You're guaranteeing 10-win seasons the first 2 years. That's crazy.
All he does is win. I posted that on the timeline. Bo Nix has all he has done in his career in high school, college, and now the NFL is win.
He must have watched a lot of DJ Khaled growing up.
And he's a quarterback son. Yeah. All I do is win, no matter what. So, man, shout out to him, man. Bo Nix has been special, and that's probably an understatement if I'm being honest. The marriage with him and Sean Payton has been special. Fit matters, bro, in this NFL. If he would have went to the Jets, do we get the same Bo Nix? I mean, he has the talent, but Sean Payton, dude, and then you look at Davis Webb, the quarterback's coach. You got to give credit where credit's due. Who is another candidate that I think might not be in the Broncos locker room in the coaching staff next season? Maybe he finds a promotion somewhere. Maybe if Vance Joseph leaves, maybe they're a duo that leaves. That's something for another topic of discussion.
Yeah.
But you got to just give credit where credit's due, is my point. With these guys in this coaching staff.
Oh, 100%. It's got put together well, and Vance, I would say, has done an amazing job. I was even talking about it, I think, on the pregame last week on Christmas, that like a lot of people were calling for Sean's head or Vance's head, especially after the Jags loss, right? We lost to the Jags and went 5 for 5 in the red zone. No, if we didn't call for his head and fire him when he gave up a 70-piece to the Dolphins, we're not freaking firing him because we lost a tough game. Our third loss of the season in week 15.
Yeah.
16. Like, you gotta understand some of the depths of football at that point. You're not gonna win them all. But he's been a great coach turning around this this defensive culture where we're finally making plays and we're not getting the turnovers we need every week, but that is to come. I think we're saving it for the playoffs. You know, we got a few over the last couple weeks, but that Jags game really was evident that we needed a little more help defensively because offensively we're struggling.
Yeah.
But coaching up and down the board, man. Sean is I would say Sean and George, they've done a great job assembling the right guys to
Right. Yeah, for sure.
run the show. Not assisting guys to help freaking teach me how to call plays like Nathaniel Hackett days, you know.
It's been a breath of fresh air.
Oh, dude, it's been a freaking such a heavy burden off the shoulder. But at the same time, you're saying, you know, with the coaches, Bo Nix, I don't think is Bo Nix unless he goes to Sean, right? Wherever Sean was at, that was just the perfect match because he knew
match made in heaven.
He could do everything he wanted him to do, and he thought he was capable to do it. So, and he showed that he has.
Oh, you want to get into some real quick comments, real quick, before we go into our next thing?
Oh, unmute myself. So sorry.
You're good.
Look at here. He said, Jay Weaver reposted the stream. Look at these absolute ballers. I mean, bros.
What's up, Jay?
What's up, bro? Jay, we freaking love Jay. Always, you know, like, share, and subscribe. Watch him on tomorrow night, Tuesday nights with Johnny on Nothing Rhymes. And he said, hope you all had a marvelous Christmas. It was fantastic to cap it off with a W. You know, we can't go wrong getting a W. You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out Jay. Shout out Jay.
Shout out to
Guys,
Jay.
leave some more comments. We'll gladly read them out. That's it. That's all I got for you. That's it. Jay showing love. No Tim Dog tonight. He must be busy with the girls and daughters. But we appreciate you all being here. Let's get rolling on with some more talk for you.
Now I know we talked a lot about, like, you know, the Broncos having to get first round, you know, by home field advantage. Is there any team that you're hesitant to see match up against the Denver Broncos? Say if we do get this first round bye, is there any team that you're afraid of? I mean, talk to me, bro. How are you feeling?
I mean, at this point, I don't think that there's a team I would be afraid of to see, assuming we lock up the 1 seed and just at home, right? In general, it's a tough place to come in and finish a game. And we get the job done a lot here. 12 and 1, right? In our last 13 or
yeah,
something like that. Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy talk. Talk about advantage.
13-3, man. That's amazing.
Yeah. Just in our home games.
Just remember
over our last 12 home games, we were 11-1. We only lost.
Yeah. Remember the conversation we had when we were 1-2, how hot you and I were. And after that, it was like the floodgates open, put out our fire.
Unbelievable. How did we not lose since September?
That was
almost unreal. Are we in the upside down? Is this Stranger Things?
And Jacksonville, losing to Jacksonville, bro, I mean, I think we kind of shot ourselves in the foot quite a few times in that game. I feel like you and I talked about it, like, if we have that matchup again at some point, maybe in the postseason, I think it'll be a different result, if I'm being honest, you know. And the Broncos are going to take that personally.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they'll definitely come a lot more prepared, and it would be a completely different game. It would be a completely different game. Not saying that we would beat the brakes off of them or smoke them, but it would be to the point where I don't think they pull away like that, where it's a dogfight more so. Because that's a good team. They are playing really well. The defense has been playing really, really well. And you got to remember, the league doesn't like the Broncos. You know, I won't say the refs lose us games or anything. We are one of the most penalized teams.
Yeah.
A lot of them are
like head scratchers.
I'm like, are you sure about that? Are you sure
yeah.
about that?
And a lot of that, man, these damn refs, they don't have any accountability, bro. Like the NFL doesn't really.
It's what it is. It's part of the game. You know, you play through it. Everybody deals with it, but certain teams deal with it a little bit more. And Jacksonville is the other highest penalized team. So when we played each other, I expected a lot more flags to be thrown. And it just seemed like the ones that got thrown were against us. When we're both the top two penalized teams in the league at the time.
One thing that I do want to see much improvement going into the postseason, especially when it comes to the defense, is tackling. We've had too many missed tackles, bro. Riley Moss got cooked by Mr. Parker Washington. You know,
even Hufanga.
Missed tackles though.
Even Hufanga
beating on some.
Hufanga wants to be a missile instead of a
small things.
Genius.
Yeah. It's small things though like that we need to, and then like penalties. Like I mean, it's hard sometimes. You can only control with what you can control. You know, it's one of those things, unfortunately. But those are things that I do want to see cleaned up, and I would like to see some more turnovers. Maybe this is the run that we go on in creating turnovers, giving the offense more opportunities to score.
Yeah, that's what I was saying a little bit ago. Is like that's what I'm hoping for. I hope we saved it for when it matters the most. Like we go on this run and our defense is like, making some more plays. And also on offense, maybe we're more consistent on offense. I would say I like what RJ Harvey's been doing. You know, last few weeks taking over. I think he's been proving a lot of people wrong, and a lot of people on the network wrong about his ability to be a potential 3-down back and a pass blocker.
He's really improved in the pass blocking and pass protection, especially, man. That was something that was, something that he needed to do.
There was a key focal point on one of his downsides, right?
Right. But, dude, he's been playing really good. I mean, looking at it right now, he has – excuse me. I was pulling up RJ Harvey. I mean, he's been solid, bro. I mean,
he's the first rookie running back to have 5+ rushing and 5+ receiving touchdowns.
What is he? He has 512 yards rushing, 351 yards receiving. Pretty close to almost 1K all-purpose yard, right? Like that's pretty solid out of a rookie.
Especially if he gets some of those return yards. I know he's taken a few. I know he doesn't have many, but like that would be part of his all-purpose. You know, he'd be close to 1,000-yard all-purpose yard. You know, in a season that he wasn't even the main guy for a majority of the year.
Yeah, could you imagine? So I feel like in a way, like we got our Alvin Kamara for this offense.
Yeah,
in a big way. I mean, a thicker build of an Alvin Kamara, you know, bigger,
a little more sturdy.
Yeah,
a little more sturdy.
Can you imagine just next season the growth that he's gonna have, man? I'm just excited, and I'm just it's very I'm intrigued by the thought next season of him having a potentially more heavy workload than he did this season, right? Of course, being that he was a rookie, we eased him in. We had J.K. Dobbins, but of course that's another topic for discussion. But
I mean, like. And I think Sean, like we've always talked about, Sean is a guy that wants a couple running backs. I don't think he needs to be the bell cow because you can extend his career and his ability to make bigger plays if you give him a couple rest plays, and he has some time where he's always healthy, always full strength, ready to go. So, you know, like you said, JK, I think, can even return. But instead of it being the JK show, it becomes more of a RJ show, and JK comes in for the dirty work, maybe gets some of the goal line carries, and he'll still get some of the pass pro, like a good swap. It could even be a 50-50 at that point, right? Because you have two good guys. But from what I've seen, he's proved everything that I thought to be true of him.
Yeah, and I mean, despite, I mean, Dobbins being out, I liked what I've seen out of Jaleel McLaughlin. I really I've liked what I've seen out of him, you know. He's really stepped up You know, I mean, in that game, was it the last game that he was in? He did pretty good. He looked like he had some good vision, hitting the holes, seeing the holes, and running through between the tackles. You know, he was getting yards sometimes out of nothing.
You know,
he's a little bit smaller. I mean, he's not the biggest back that I would like to have, you know, to pair with RJ Harvey. But right now, I mean, beggars can't be choosers, and we got to rock with what we got, you know?
Jaleel, you're finally coming around. You're finally waking up, huh? You've finally been watching football, I see. No, I'm just kidding. But really, he just didn't get his opportunities until JK went down. And for some odd reason, when JK went down, Jaleel started to get more opportunity than Bidet. And he proved himself to be the better option.
I don't want to see Bidet anymore. The only Bidet I want to see is
get him out. Flush him, just like you do with a Bidet.
Yeah.
Get him out of here, bro. Like, and no hate on him. You know, I do hope success for his career and everything else, but he doesn't have a role here right now with the guys we have. But he hasn't been as bad with the few touches.
We have a good comment too. We have a good comment, a good question that just hit our screen.
Oh, we do. Oh, if we get to the Super Bowl, who would start?
Okay.
Want to save that for our 2-minute drill?
I would rock with Harvey for me personally because he's been more of the game and get in tune with the game. He has the, you know, Dobbins would have to work up to get there, right? If especially being that he's been out all this time, he might have a little rust that he has to shake off. That's the way I kind of see it, you know. Of course, Dobbins would get some touches, you know, but it wouldn't be near the norm of what he was getting before he got injured, in my opinion. What would you roll with? What do you think?
Yeah, assuming we make it to the Super Bowl, Harvey's starting, especially if it's Dobbins' first game back.
Right.
Like, no disrespect, you know, but I did say, I think I mentioned this last week as well. If we got there, I do think we would activate him, and I think he would play, but he would not start. He would get some touches to actually say he played in the Super Bowl, helped us win the Super Bowl, hopefully, right? Was a part of it, helped us during the season majorly in the early part of the season, but he wouldn't start. If we get that far, it's because RJ Harvey is still killing it with the, right? Like, and our defense is killing it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm right there with you. Harvey would be the one. And that just goes to show the amount of work that he's done to already get his name out there to be mentioned as a starting running back over a
playoff experience game. He's gonna get even better, bro.
That's what I was gonna piggyback off of that with you. Is like you were saying, can't wait for his potential. I can't wait to see what he does in these playoffs. Like, imagine how much he's gonna learn about real football. Like the playoffs, everything's out the window now. Like, you're in, you get the 1 seed. Here you go. It's win or you're done. Like, win or go home. This is the NFL. This is the moment that you get to live in, and he's gonna get so much experience through that alone, going into a full off season where he's gonna get all the work because Dobbins is still gonna be in rehab.
Yeah.
And I mean, assuming even if Dobbins is active, he's still going to be doing some PT. Like, that's not an injury you just stop doing PT for, right? So he's not going to be getting majority over the summer. I don't think he'll be working to get stronger. But there's lots of potential, bro. I think RJ is going to pan out to be a great pick for us.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with you. Do you want to run a 2-minute drill?
Yeah, we can.
I mean, it's kind of not really like, I mean, it's more of like, give me your Super Bowl prediction kind of 2-minute drill is what I was thinking. Since we're, you know, this is the final destination. Give me 2 teams that are going to match up in the Super Bowl. What do you think? You like that? Yeah.
Okay.
And we want to hear your guys, those of you that are watching. Welcome to the 2-minute drill. This is the 2-minute drill, ladies and gentlemen. Those of you that haven't seen this segment, usually George and I will answer a question or a topic and each prove our case as to why they will be, just prove our case one way or the other. So with that being said, I will add the timer on the clock, and we will be going this time around to say who's going to be the Super Bowl matchup, who's going to be in the Super Bowl. And this is where we record it, clip it, bookmark it if you guys want, ladies and gentlemen. But George, I will let you go first as to who will be matching up in Super Bowl 60. Let me know when you're ready, bro. 1 minute.
Let's roll. All right. So I'm going to start on the NFC side. On the NFC, you got a pretty good dogfight between a lot of these teams, and they all happen to be in the NFC West. 3 of those teams are in that playoff race. But I believe the Niners, as we predict to get it done this weekend, locking up the 1 seed, the Niners will be representing all of the NFC in the playoffs for the Super Bowl. And on the AFC, I really want to be biased. Here. Damn, I don't know if I can be biased. So I'm going to say we will unfortunately not be hosting or playing in the Super Bowl. The Buffalo Bills will go on a crazy run and finally make a Super Bowl.
Oh, get your pitchforks out, ladies and gentlemen. This shit's going to be lit. You'll all be waiting at George's fucking doorstep, let me tell you. My God, that was some shit I did not expect. Reset my stuff. I'm so disgusted with you. My God.
I am disgusted.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. Go ahead. I got it.
Yeah,
Are you disgusted about yourself with the shit you
just I am. I hope I'm like reverse psychology, you know?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay. My Super Bowl prediction, ladies and gentlemen, will be, yes, you heard it here. I don't give a shit if there's a bunch of good teams in the AFC. The number 1 team right now will be the Denver Broncos to match up against the Seattle Seahawks in the Super Bowl. Yes, you heard me here, ladies and gentlemen. The Seahawks have a defense. Sam Darnold might just play legitimate and be for all the games, We're looking at a potential Super Bowl 48 rematch, right? This time, the Denver Broncos will get their lick back and be hoisting that Lombardi trophy when it's all said and done, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, you heard it here. Bo Nix will be a Super Bowl champion. Sean Payton will rise to Hall of Fame and be a Super Bowl champion. The Denver Broncos will be Super Bowl 60 champs.
Wow, is very nice.
Very nice. All right. I can get down with that. Of course. Yes, I finally got comments. That's all I gotta do to get comments. I can do this more often, guys. My luck said, not the Bills.
Oh, God. People want blood for you. Huh? Oh my God.
Man, if anybody deserves it, come on. I mean, the Bills franchise.
Are you a Bills fan? Is this the Bills Bros, bitch?
No. I mean, we're gonna whoop that ass if they come back to Denver, but we're just gonna find out. I'm telling you, it's reverse psychology. If I don't say it, if I say us, they're just not gonna do it. It's like my bets, all right? There's just one that's not gonna hit. And Jay said, we're all egging your house, turn. Only Dak knows where I live, and Tim, so I guess, and Joe. So there's 3 of you. 3 of you are out.
I'll send him the address.
That's all right. I know where you live. Thanks, Doug. Not the Bills. Oh. No, of course. It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. We have lots of predictions, and that's just another one to potentially and hopefully be wrong about. Because I would love for us to go beat anybody and the Broncos win the Super Bowl. I don't care who we play.
Yeah.
I would just like for us to win it. So we appreciate y'all being here, of course, my brother. I hope you also had a Merry Christmas.
Yes.
And hope you have a happy new year as we roll into college football playoffs.
Ooh, Ducks, Texas Tech, Thursday at 9 a.m. my time, Pacific time. So I'm hoping to get a dub on that one. You know, try to hoist that
We got
playoff trophy.
Oh yeah, we got who do we got? Miami and Ohio State on Wednesday.
Ohio State. We got
Wednesday.
Yep.
And then Thursday's the rest of the games.
Oh yeah, that's right. Ooh yeah, there's gonna be it's gonna be a good slate of games. Trying to pull it up right now, real quick before we go out.
Joe said, "We meet at Georgia's at 10:30 p.m. Bring the eggs." Not even gonna bring the eggs. Unbelievable. I'll have eggs for you guys. Don't worry. Home Alone is, I watched the movie a lot.
Yes. Well, this was a fun show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please leave your comments of who your Super Bowl matchup will be. We welcome it. So we want
to hear your thoughts as well.
Yes.
Your opinions are greatly appreciated, even if you're not a Broncos fan.
Yeah.
We don't care. All right. It sucks for you.
Just one more time.
Like, share, and
subscribe. Don't
subscribe.
forget to like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh yeah.
And tune into the other shows for the rest of the week, please. We will gladly appreciate that. Anything else for the fans or the viewers?
Let's go lock up a 1 seed.
Let's get that 1 seed, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that 1 seed. And before I go, I gotta ask you, do you even Broncos, bro? Maha salute.
Do you even Broncos, bro, when we hit that field? Orange and blue pride, it's our strength and our shield. Every win, every loss, we deal with the flow. Broncos bros on the mic, let the whole world know. So tune in tight as we break it down slow. Broncos bros forever, let the whole world know.
What's up?
Do you even Broncos?